Hello, it's Sonia here with The Pretty Stitch. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, I'm so happy to have you here. So today is Wednesday, and that means it's the Stitch of the Week. So for today's stitch, I will be using a G hook or a 4.25 millimeter hook. And I'm going to use two different colors here for today's stitch. So I have like this peach and this brown, and we are going to be making a basic mitered square. So if you're not sure what that is, we are going to be starting kind of working on one corner and working our way out. It's pretty easy to do, and I'm just going to show you a basic one, and you could actually incorporate this technique with other stitches as well, but we're just going to do it with a basic single crochet, and I thought it would be nice to use two different colors. So I'm going to start off with my brown here, and I got my slip knot on there. And you can use a variety of hook sizes or yarn types with this technique. And you can just make little mitered squares, or you could actually probably make a big, huge blanket with this technique. You know, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. All right, so we are going to chain 2 to get started. And it is worked in rows. So here is our chain 2. And what we're going to do is work 3 single crochet in the second chain from our hook. So we're going to start out small, and it's going to get larger as we go along. So there's my second one, and here is my third one. So I have 3 single crochet, so I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to turn my work. So what you're going to want to remember is your center stitch, and this is going to get larger. You're always going to be working 3 single crochet in your center stitch, and your center stitch will always be the second stitch in your 3 single crochet. But we only have 3 single crochet right now, but you'll understand as we go along. Alright, so I've chained 1, I'm turning my work, and I am going to work 1 single crochet in the first stitch right there for row 2, and now I'm at my center, and I'm going to work 3 single crochet in that center stitch, and that's creating a corner. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and then I work 1 more single crochet to complete row 2 here. And this is very splitty yarn. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, so now we've got row 2 done. We're going to chain 1, turn our work. So we are going to single crochet right in the same stitch for row 3, and single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to work 3 single crochet in the next. So that is our center stitch. 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to work 2 more single crochet working even to complete our row here for row 3, and we're going to chain 1, turn our work for row 4. So we can slowly see like a little baby square here. So the 3 single crochet, the center stitch, you're always going to work 3 single crochet in that center stitch to create your corner there. Alright, so we're going to single crochet in the next stitch for row 4. So 1, 2, and 3, and now I'm at my center stitch and working 3 single crochet. And we're going to work in our last 3 stitches working single crochet. So you can definitely incorporate this technique if you wanted to use double crochet, half double crochet, or if you wanted to mix and match, you could work, you know, 1 row single crochet, 1 row double crochet, you know, however you wanted to do it. But we're just going to do it all with single crochet, so you get the idea here. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work for row 5, and we're going to single crochet in that same stitch and single crochet until we get to our center. So that is our first 4 stitches, just working even. So now I'm in that center stitch. I'm going to work 3 single crochet. And then in my last 4 stitches, just working even 1 stitch in each for row 5 here. And let's work row 6, and then I'll probably change to my other color. All right, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, single crochet in that same stitch, and I'm just going to single crochet across until I get to my center stitch of my 3 single crochet there. So I worked 5 stitches even, so now I'm at my center stitch. Going to pop in those 3 single crochet. And 5 stitches even to complete the row. And then I'm going to get my pink and we'll work some rows in pink just to have a little bit of variation here. Alright, so I'm going to finish that stitch off with my pink. Alright, so here is my pink. It almost looks white on camera, but it's like a very pale peachy pink. And I never like to tie knots when I change colors. I just find them to be unreliable. Alright, so let's chain 1 and turn for row 7, and we're working with our pink. And I'm not going to cut this color because I'm going to probably undo this swatch and use it again. So, alright, we're going to single crochet right in that same stitch and keep working until we get to our center stitch. So I believe that's 6 stitches for row 7 here. Yep, there we go. And now I'm at my center stitch, working the 3 single crochet. And we're going to complete row 7 just by working even in the last 6 stitches here. Okay, so now you can definitely see the square growing. And I'm going to work a few more rows off camera. So we're just going to repeat what we did on chaining 1 on turning my work. I'm going to work even until I get to my center stitch, which is right here. And I will work 3 single crochet and then I'll just work even across. So as I said before, you know, you can make this as big as you want. I mean, you could even stop right here. It just depends on what you're making, you know, how you want it to look. So again, it's, you know, pretty versatile. So I will keep going and just make my square a little bit bigger and I will meet you back. Okay, so here is my mitered square and you can see how I just changed colors there. And I ended up working 17 rows and I think it looks pretty cute. And you could, you know, as I said before, have a lot of fun with this technique. And here's the other side. You can see how I just carried the colors up because I probably won't want to reuse this yarn. But I think this is a really fun technique and it's really simple to do, so it doesn't require a lot of thought and you could have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, you could, you know, use this to make a blanket, or if you wanted to make a hot pad or a washcloth, or, you know, whatever you wanted to do, or just, you know, practice with something a little bit different. But I hope you enjoyed this Stitch of the Week, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.